Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Salatu wassalamu ala Rasulina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Nahmadullah ta'ala wa nazafiru wa ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wahdahu la sharika lah. Ashhadu anna Sayyidina Muhammadan abduhu wa habibuhu wa rasuluh. Sallallahu alayhi wa ala alihi wa azwajihi wa ashabi tabi'in wa rashidin mahadin min ba'di. Zamati ala tahqiq, awsam alamati khulafa rasul ala tahqiq. Umar al-Mu'minin, Hazrat Abu Bakr, Umar, Usman wa Ali, wa ala baqi sahabi tabi'in, ridwanullah ta'ala alayhim ajma'in. Ya ayyuhal mu'minul hazirun, ittaqullah ta'ala, inna Allaha ma'alladhin, taqawalladhina hum muhsinun. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, wa salatu wa salamu ala ashrafil anbiya wal mursalin, Sayyidina Maulana Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. All praises are due to Allah, Lord of the universes. All praises are due to Allah, who created Adam alayhi salam with his divine hands and blew the breath of life into Adam alayhi salam. All praises are due to Allah, who said to the angels, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, behold, I am about to place a Khalifa on the earth. And the angel said, will you place on it one who will do harm there and will shed blood? While we, the angels, we celebrate your praises and glorify your name. And Allah said, indeed, I know that which you don't know. Sadaqallahu al-Azim. May peace and blessings be upon the master of Bani Adam, the master of the first and the last, the master of the Arabs and the Ajam, Sayyidina Muhammad alayhi salatu wassalam, and upon his noble family and blessed companions, especially upon the four Khulafa Rashidin, Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq, Hazrat Umar al-Faruq, Hazrat Osman al-Ghani, and Hazrat Ali al-Murtaza, and all peace and blessings be upon the Mashaykh of the Nakşibendi way. May peace and blessings be upon the Khulafa and the Sultans, especially the Padishahs of the Ottoman Empire, and all those who follow them until the last day. Ya ayyuhal mu'minun, O believers, our new year, the new Hijri year, is going to enter in only 7 more days. There is only one more Juma left in the year of 1440. And in 17 days, we are going to enter to the day of Ashura. The job of believers, it is to think. The job of believers is to use these holy days and nights to reflect and answer the question that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has put in the Holy Quran. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. فَأَيْنَ تَذْهَبُونَ. So where then are you going? This should not be a difficult question for a believer to answer, because our answer should always be, Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. I came from Allah and I'm returning to Allah. But the Akhir Zaman Muslims, today's people don't know where they come from. And they don't know where they are going. And a man without direction is a man who is lost in the wilderness of Ghaflat, who is going to be swallowed by the wildness of the ego, of the shaitan and dunya, and of his desires. As our Sheikh, Sahib-ul Saif, Sheikh Abdulkerim al-Kibrisi Rabbani, Karatasir, is saying, we lost the direction, the Bani Adam. Mankind lost the compass and direction and is not looking to find it. We have entered to the era of the last days, but from the beginning, from the first day until the last day, nothing has changed. People may change, people make ideas according to themselves, but the original message and the original order has not changed. What's the original order? Faith. In the beginning of the children of Adam alayhi salam on this planet, that's the order that came to them. Believe in Allah and believe in the Akhirat life. Allah sent 124,000 prophets to give reminder to every nation. From those who passed, the ones who accepted the order from the prophets and lived according to their orders, they are in safety right now. Those who didn't, they are in trouble right now. We still have this breath of life with us. But the 21st century people became very Firaun. They are taking the air in and out and thinking that they are never going to die and running to do all kinds of crimes to themselves in reality. It's because whatever you do is for you. If it's good, then you'll be rewarded. If it's bad, then you are giving invitation to punishment. So the original message is to believe. Believe in Allah and believe in Akhirat. Believe in Allah, the prophets are coming and saying, believe in Allah and His Prophet. Whoever is the Prophet of that time, they must believe. Believing in the prophets is not just to say, I believe, and that's it. You must follow the orders those prophets brought. Islam came to teach mankind. Belief is not only through a word. Belief is through lifestyle, and belief is through action. There must be a proof to our belief. Where do we see this? In the life of Sayyidina Rasulullah ﷺ and his Sahaba-i-Kiram, the whole seerah, the whole life of the Holy Prophet ﷺ is showing the Sahaba-i-Kiram proving their dedication and submission to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and their dedication and submission to the Holy Prophet ﷺ. They had to prove their faith in Mecca, where they were beaten, tortured, boycotted, starved, and murdered simply for saying La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. They had to prove their faith when their parents, their children, their tribes cut them off. They had to prove that faith watching their children go hungry and die. Sahib-ul Saif is saying, believers, they were living in Mecca for 13 years. 13 years under the tyrant, under the torture, under so many things happening to them. 13 years. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tested their faith. From the first year, He could have given order to His Prophet to emigrate. He didn't. So many incidents happened to them, and so many of them, they have become martyrs. But the Holy Prophet ﷺ said to them, we have no permission to fight. We have no permission to go against to them. We've got to keep what is for us. What Allah has ordered to us, that's what we have to keep. And only a handful of people, they managed to survive under the hands of all those tyrants. Their faith to Allah and His Prophet made them strong. They were aiming for Akhirat. They didn't care for the dunya. They understood the foolishness of this dunya, of this world. They understood that yes, this world, it is only a trick and a trap for a believer, and they followed the footsteps. They followed the orders of the Holy Prophet ﷺ. The way that they follow, completely blindly. They never questioned anything what Prophet said. They accepted it and they followed it. That's why the Holy Prophet ﷺ is saying to them, if they have to see you, those ones from the Akhir Zaman, if they were to see you, they will call you crazy, lunatics and idiots. If you were to see them, the believers of the Akhir Zaman, you will call them unbelievers. Those are the Sahaba-i-Kiram, and they emigrated to Medina. But even in Medina, they did not find peace. The kuffar came with the intention of finishing them and ending Islam. In Badr, in Uhud, in Handak, they went through so much difficulty. They proved their faith through action, because this is the millet of Ibrahim alayhi salam. The Holy Prophet and his Sahabis followed the sunnah of Hazrat Ibrahim by sacrificing what they loved most. And they followed the sunnah of Hazrat Ismail by sacrificing themselves for Allah's pleasure. And so they lived the ayat, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Indeed, my prayer, my sacrifice, my living and my dying are for Allah, Lord of the worlds. Sadaqallahu al-Azim. And once the Sahabis had gone through all these testings, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put them in a situation when they were all made a promise. A promise to show that their sacrifice, their living, their dying was for Allah. The time came when the Holy Prophet ﷺ intended to go to Hajj. And he sent Hazrat Osman al-Ghani radiallahu an as his diplomat, his ambassador to the Quraysh. When Hazrat Osman didn't return immediately, people started to think that he had been killed by the Quraysh. And that is when the order, that is in Surah Al-Fatih, the order of Bayat came. Sahib-ul Saif is saying that is the time the ayat came where Allah is ordering those believers to give Bayat. Bayat means taking an oath, swearing to Allah. They swore that they will not separate from the Prophet ﷺ, no matter what happens. They will not leave him, and if it's necessary, then they will all die. The Prophet ﷺ put his hand, and everyone put their hands on the Prophet's hand, and Allah is saying, Allah's hand is on all of you, meaning Allah's protection is on all of you, as long as you are with that Prophet. And they gave their bayat to the Holy Prophet ﷺ. They swore that they were never going to betray the Prophet ﷺ. And they swore that whatever is going to happen, they are going to continue with that bayat until they die. What do you think? Do you think that if some of them later decided to change the bayat in their lifetimes, they would have found safety then? No. And when Osman radiallahu an came back, he said, Ya Rasulullah, they are not letting us enter Mecca this year, but we have made a treaty that next year we will come and we will be allowed to enter. So Prophet ﷺ thought, and he said, we are accepting that treaty. Then he said, so now slaughter your animals as if you went to Hajj. It is accepted. Shave your heads and come out from Ihram, because our Hajj is accepted. When Prophet ﷺ entered to his tent, some didn't like the idea, and they wanted to go to Mecca. Prophet ﷺ came out shaving his head, coming out from Ihram and slaughtering his animal. When they saw that, they all did the same thing. Now they saw that there is no way to turn. They said, if the Prophet ﷺ did that, it's finished. We have to do it too. Then Prophet ﷺ said, don't make any mistake to think that you are swearing by Allah and you're going to change your bayat later and you're going to find safety. Anyone who did so from that time until today has not found safety. There is no safety to them. There is no safety in dunya, and there is no safety in akhirat to them. Bayat is swearing on Allah that you are in the way of Allah and His Prophet and continuing. If we are in the way of Allah and His Prophet, then we have to take Allah's orders very seriously. Then we will become beloved to Allah and His Prophet. This is bayat. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that bayat in the Holy Quran, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Verily those who give bayat to you have given bayat to Allah. The hand of Allah is over their hands. So whoever breaks his bayat breaks it to his own loss. And whoever keeps the promise he has made with Allah, He will surely give him a great reward. Sadaqallah al-Azim. So that bayat, it is a promise of faith. It is a promise saying, I'm promising to live for Allah, to die for Allah, to sacrifice for Allah. Look at the ayat. Allah isn't saying, give bayat to me. He's saying, give bayat to the Prophet. Give bayat to the Prophet, and my divine hand is above your hands. And Holy Prophet ﷺ is saying, give bayat to your rightly guided leaders. We are not Wahhabis. We are not modern Muslims. We are defenders of Ahl Sunnat wal Jamaat. We believe in bayat, and we know the importance of it. And we know the consequences of breaking the bayat. Hazrati Abdullah ibn Umar said that the Holy Prophet ﷺ said, whoever removes a hand from the bayat will meet Allah on Judgment Day with no evidence of being a believer. And whoever dies with that bayat on his neck has died the death of Jahiliyyah. To break a promise is always serious. But we are in Akhir Zaman. The breaking of promise in this time, to betray our bayat in this time, it is so dangerous. It is not a matter of life and death, it is a matter of akhirat. Because those who keep the bayat in this era of Dajjal, their work is to do something that has never been done before. Their work is to turn the whole world from kufr to iman. Sahib-ul Saif is saying, the Prophet ﷺ is saying that one time the kufr is going to end in the whole world. Only believers are going to stay on the face of the earth. The other ones are going to be taken away. And that is the time of Mahdi ﷺ. So the work of Mahdi ﷺ is working now. He is not going to appear to say, oh, let's do this work. It's already working, spreading everywhere in the world. It is entering into every nation, every country, every city, every town, and every village. When everything has been taken, everywhere, and the job is complete, then he will pull the flag saying, now I'm declaring the Prophet's way. He is not coming to bring us another religion. No. He is not coming to bring us another book. No, he is going to open the secrets of some ayats in the Quran that are not open, and he's going to bring back the traditions and the sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ. This is what Mahdi ﷺ is going to do. Isn't that what Shaykh Maulana is doing now? As much as he can. Why do you need to see something else? Look at that one. Follow that one's orders. Then you're already on the way to reach to Mahdi ﷺ. If those who are looking at Shaykh Maulana's words, where he is saying, he is coming today, he is coming tomorrow, and he is not coming, and they are disappointed, and they are running away, then they have nothing there for the Shaykh. Then you have no connection with the Shaykh, because you're only looking at the words that are coming out from his mouth, so you have no connection at all. You are lost already. And the betrayers will never be accepted in that work, in the first class work. They may be in the second class work. When Holy Prophet ﷺ was going to war, in the front lines, he was having the strongest Sahabis who didn't have any doubts in any way. Some who came, went back, and came back later. They were behind. The same thing will happen. So we must prepare ourselves for Mahdi alayhi salam. Mahdi alayhi salam may come tomorrow morning. When he says, Allahu Akbar, what are you going to do? How are you going to run to him? How are you going to run? This is the seriousness of the time that we are in. Everyone says, I wish I live in the time of Holy Prophet so I could have helped him. I wish I live in the time of Hazrat Hussein so I could have helped him in Karbala. I wish I could have crossed the mountains as Fatih Sultan. I wish I could have been with Sultan Abdul Aziz Khan and Sultan Abdul Hamid Khan so I could help them. I wish I had been in Çanakkale, O believers. فَأَيْنَ تَذْهَبُونَ? Where are you going? Where is the one in front of you who is representing the Holy Prophet ﷺ? Where is your Hazrat Hussein? Where is your Fatih Sultan? Where is your Sultan Abdul Aziz? Where is your Sultan Abdul Hamid? Where is your Çanakkale? It is in front of you. Your Badr, your Uhud, your Hendak, your Karbala, your Istanbul, your Çanakkale, it is in front of you. Where are you going to go? And what are you going to do? Will you walk on the path of the Sahabis, of the Ahlul Bayt, of the Ulul Batla Hassans? Or will you walk on the path of those who disappeared into the moonless night on the 10th of Ashura, and they were written as betrayers? This is not a theory. It is in front of us. And it's in front of me. We can look at how we are living and we can see which category are we fitting into. Those who keep their promise or those who break it. Sahib-ul Saif and Sultan al-Awliya, they are the ones in this world who are teaching and showing us how to be on the way of Mahdi alayhi salam. Nobody in the world can dispute this. And we are following our Shaykh, and he's teaching us how to live in this time. And he's telling us, if you follow these orders, you will be with Mahdi alayhi salam. Oh believers, we should not break our promise. Keep it. Don't jump. Stay calm. Don't be angry. Be patient. Our job is to wait. Our job is to get ready. Our job is to fix ourselves. Then we'll be part of the work of changing the world from unbelief to belief. Inshallah. Astaghfirullah. 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 Lazim alazi. La ilaha illa wa lahil qayyum wa atubu ilayh. لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له له الملك والحمد كل شيء قدير لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له له الملك والحمد كل شيء قدير لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له له الملك لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك كنت من الظالمين لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك كنت من الظالمين لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك كنت من الظالمين سبحان قدوس ربنا رب الملائكة سبحان قدوس ربنا إن ديننا عند الله الإسلام قام الصلاة استغفر الله العظيم
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح قد قام الصلاة
مولانا محمد رسول الله